Hello? Yeah, I'm in and now it just clicked. It says your browser has lost connection to your mic. Make sure you have the right mic selected and close any other applications that might be using Skype or Zoom.
I hear you.
Okay, everybody's saying they hear me. Like Sean's saying and you and now it just clicked. It says your browser
Love
has lost
you too,
connection to your mic. Make sure you have
we're on.
the right mic selected and close any other applications that might be using Skype. Okay, I'm turning it up.
Okay, we're on.
All right, and we're on. Everybody can hear and see me good. Sorry. Yes, that's welcome. Welcome to my world right now. It never fails. It never fails. This technology is I hate technology. How's everybody doing? Validation from today. Yes, my dad's birthday's in May. Thank you so much for sharing your gift. Love you. Oh, you're so welcome, Deanna. Thank you again for allowing me to read. Strong man. Thank you so much. Right? Shout out to your bro for being the real MPV. For real. How's everybody doing? Joe, Teresa, Craig. Good, I'm doing good. Thank you. Devora, Rhonda, Stacy, Jill, welcome. Kelsey, Sean, Donna, Facebook user, Mayra. I'll go with that. Michelle, Becky, Kathy. I'm excited too. I'm so sorry, guys. Like, you all know I don't know how to do this. Like, I tried after him. I know you all heard that. Yeah, she's back. Coughing up the lung. But I've had this for like way over a month and I still don't know how to do it. Sean has to get on his computer or phone to do it, so I apologize. Like, I don't know why it's not working. No idea. No clue whatsoever. That's all that matters. That's right. How's everybody's weekend went? Good? So we have Ma back as Nico filled in for my. He did an awesome job. If you guys weren't part of Friday, he did a great job, my boy. He really did.
Of course.
Oh, you've been missed. You've been missed.
Thank you. I missed you guys too.
She did. She has too much of a life. Like,
Yes,
I can't hang with her. I can't do anything. Like, she's too much for me to handle.
Yeah, it's a whole weekend thing now.
Yeah. It's not just one day. Not just one. It's multiple.
Yeah.
It's a lot, but I'm happy that you get to do things.
I know that.
That's all I ever want.
I'm having the time of my life.
Taylor, congratulations. She had her baby on Friday. Yeah, we have another Vibe Tribe baby. Congratulations, Mama. She is. I'm happy. I'm happy. Nico is the freaking cutest. I can't believe how grown he's gotten. It's unreal. I know, right, Deborah? Because everyone's like, his voice. Yeah. It has changed on me significantly. Yeah. It has a lot. He did a great job. And my husband's back, so I'm definitely feel whole again. Anybody that lives in Florida, I cannot imagine. Hopefully none of you have been touched the way that I've seen some of these homes. But he is home. And so if you're new, I went ahead today. I don't know if you guys caught this, but I tried to put it on every outlet possible. I read Uno cards as if it was just for today of a Tuesday. So I'm thinking about starting to do that. That way everybody can have like let's check in of what I read from an Uno card today. And I thought it was pretty cool. So within that, hopefully you caught it. If not, you can check that out later. Who's going to win New York governor? Oh, we're doing that now. You sound like my husband over here. He's checking the phone. Red. This is blue. This is red. I mean, right before we got up here, I'm like, do it already. I voted earlier today. So within what was I saying? Shit, I lost my train of thought. Oh, the Uno thing. So if you're new, welcome. My name is Diana. I do go by Goodvibes Cosentino. Oh, thank you, Lori. I am a medium / psychic. As I was saying earlier, that word bothers me for some reason. I don't know why it does. It just does. It just does. That's just because there's some people that just put a bad rap to it. I know that's all. That's all. If I'm gonna be honest. So with that, I see your loved ones on the other side, like I see me and you. I do see them in color. If they have a distinctive mark, or if you do in relation, they will show that to me. They will place me in memories that only you and your loved ones would know, nothing I could possibly know. So within that, when comes memories, it's like I like to explain it how they do it. So it's like me being in the corner of a room, seeing the memory this way, or I'm hovering. I say a helicopter. I really, really don't know what what I'm in. I just know that I am above, looking down with your loved ones, and when that happens, a lot of not just with objects, photos, paintings, you name it, will come up, and I'm a pain in the ass. Sometimes I even have to draw it, and it's for a good reason, I promise you that. Um I had two readings today that right away they knew the object and had it near them, and then yesterday also. So in this way, with photos, look, we have stuff that are in basements and attics and put in boxes. We've lived in our homes for 20 plus years. With that, it's okay. We walk by stuff every day. It's not really, I walk by this all the time. I'm not going to notice it all I'm just not. So our loved one brings it to our attention, whether it's a photo between your loved one and another one, or you. It's just when it comes to your attention, it's that, oh shit, love ya, and their way of got ya. So it's really important to me, and I know I'm a pain in the ass, but it's for a really good reason. Also, they like to bring up stuff that's currently going on in your life right now. So it's their way of saying, we see, we know, we're talking about it. Now I have symbols for everything, or we would be here for a very long time. So it just gets me out. So within the symbols,
What's that fucking noise?
my phone. Within the symbols, when it's regarding your life right now, this is a public forum. We're on Facebook, we're on Twitch and YouTube all at the same time. And so within that, your loved one will do this, which means don't publicly say what's going on. However, I will dance around the fact, so then you know that your loved ones is coming for you on your current situation that is going on and coming up. So I'm very careful in that way, to make sure that I don't put everybody's business all online. And on top of that, a lot of names, dates, and months will come up. Never worried about that either. I will explain it as we go. I do have Ma, whether you come in the first time, whether you come in first in the video, middle, or at the ending, it doesn't matter. Names are all randomly chosen. Nothing is written down. There is no list. It is just strictly random. So, in that aspect, I do want to just make sure, and let you guys know that I will stutter, and I apologize for stuttering. It's like being on the phone and one of your kids or somebody keeps calling your name and you're like, I cannot hear. So that's how it is for me. So I will stutter. I also will close my eyes or look in every direction. And that's not to be rude. It's just for me to go deeper into what your loved ones are showing and throwing at me, literally. I do have Dawn Lehman, who is my moderator. So everybody, please be kind and nice to her. If you are not, you got to go. This is good vibes only, no bullshit. The only time that you'll hear arguing is probably between me and Mom, and it's just us making fun of each other. That's all that really is.
Harmless.
It's harmless. Yeah, it's harmless. And that's really what's important. So just kick back, relax, let's have a great time. I do smoke my vape that's only nicotine, and drink my coffee. So if anybody asks what is it, that's what that is. Also, if you're having a hard time on Facebook, you can hop over to YouTube. It's much clearer. Not only that, I was told, because obviously I've never been on a live YouTube thing, that the comments are much smoother on there. Now, do not be afraid to send any emojis up above, not so much in the comments, just up above, because that does help spread the love, and I thank you guys for that. And then also, there was another thing. There was one more thing I have to do that's very important. I know it. It's on the tip of my tongue. Hold on. Spread the love. Oh, the stars. Thank you. I thanked myself, by the way. The stars. I need to thank you guys ahead of time for the stars. So, within the stars, I donate that to Rage Against Addiction. Last year, Facebook pushed me into doing the stars. So I was like, why not do something where I have a foundation that means a lot to me? And that was Rage Against Addiction. So we did it for 4 months. And within that 4 months, we raised 4,600 and some change. So this year, I decided from January to December that I was going to completely hold it all. And then at the end of December, see how much we did. Plus, I will be matching it. I send receipts, as you can go over to my Facebook page. You also can go over to Instagram and see that receipt and see how much we did in a whole year, guys. So I want to thank you ahead of time because on this platform right now, it doesn't show me when you guys are sending stars. If I was on Facebook just directly, I would thank you each time as I saw it. So I just want you guys to know ahead of time.
You know what it looks like? It looks like just their name when they send stars. If you just see that person's name, there's nothing there.
Yeah.
That means they sent stars.
Oh, thank you for sending stars. Thank you.
I think, so.
You think, or are you just telling me?
Sure,
oh,
I was like, why is this person still
like doing?
But it wasn't not tonight.
Before. I see. I see. Yeah. So I do thank you guys so very much. And I'm really excited to see in December what we did all year tallying up, which that's my husband's job when we're done. But last year from 4 months, us doing that was amazing, and I can't wait for this year. Even if we can get 1 to 2 people in a bed, I'm good to go with that. As it means a lot to us.
Said I'd like to get 1 or 2 people in my bed.
I know. You've been adding.
What?
Your body count's been going up here. This is, by the way, rated R. So within that, I'm sorry, it's 18 and over. I never know what's going to come out of not only my mother's mouth, but your loved one's mouth. So it is 18 and over. We do have weird sense of humor. And so within that, enjoy. Yes, Stephanie, see, it's much clearer on YouTube. And thank you so much for being on. Colleen, you as well on YouTube. That's awesome. Thank you, Tony, for the stars. I do appreciate that. Rated R. Absolutely, yeah. Lori. You already know. There is nothing. I send stars again tonight. I hope it helps. Thank you so very much. I'm a dream for everyone. Love you. Thank you so much, Dawn. Well, welcome on YouTube. Kim's TV, welcome. I look forward to it. So we're going to have a good night Tuesday. We're going to have a good Tuesday night. It's my brother-in-law. It's Colin.
What is he calling you?
He just got done with he had a new job offer, but he was going to shadow tonight. So he's trying to call me to tell me how it went. Yeah, it's okay. I'll talk to him later. Yes, very much. Thank you. I'm excited. And then later tonight, we'll also do Uno, so we'll have a little mixture of everything. As I'm telling you, you've been missing out because Uno has been fucking awesome. Like, I read just...
I saw it today. I saw you video.
Yeah, that was just for the day, though. No, with the, like, regular thing that I've been doing with Nico, the names, everything is all the same. It's just for me reading the Uno cards. So it's a lot of fun.
That's great.
Yes, I use it all the time, the Good Vibes mug. She uses her mug all the time too. That's our favorite mugs.
Yeah.
And I thank you for that. I have so much stuff from this side all the way over to mom's side of the wall. And you guys can see of all stuff that all Vibe Tribers have sent me. And that's for the podcast. It's for me to hang stuff, but I kind of have everything in boxes. Plus, I save any card that I've ever gotten. I've gotten drawings, paintings. I save everything. So, yeah, it's pretty filled in here. It really is. The moon is amazing tonight. So we might have a lot of cuckoos besides this one over here. I do too, and I thank you so much for that mug. I really do.
Oh, I love it.
I love that you love your Good Vibe shirt. I'm always in mine. I'm actually wearing a matching outfit today, which is pajamas, but I'm digging it. All right, guys. So first for Tuesday is
Talia Dole.
I love that name.
Talia.
That's what Nico would have been.
What?
Hi, GC.
It's supposed to be Debbie.
Yeah, okay. No, it was gonna be Natalia.
This is Talia.
I heard.
Don't get confused.
Talia
Dolan.
You will see me look at her. I am deaf in my right ear, so I gotta turn. Welcome, Colleen. GC, welcome. Terry, Candy, how you doing? Gina, Stephanie. Watch out, my family is cuckoo.
Did you figure out who was tapping you this afternoon?
No.
What's that about?
So when I was doing the cards, when I was doing my recording for the cards, I literally got tapped twice, and it wasn't just a poke. Okay. It wasn't just a poke. It was like a tap. No, I didn't. But I did do 3 sessions before that, and then 1 right after. So it could have been.
I'm not surprised.
No, it's always something going on in here or her home. Yeah. Always. But that's funny. No, I didn't. All right, Talia, welcome. I love that name. So I'm just gonna start Talia with your name here. Sometimes I show you guys, sometimes I don't. I don't have a whole book today, so I'm just winging it with the paper.
Thank you, Linda.
I missed your laugh. Aw, that's sweet, Linda.
I've been laughing a lot.
Yes, she has. Laughing at her too.
A lot. Yeah, they pick on me now constantly.
She's got a life.
They text me at the bar too.
We do. We're like, I'm
okay?
do you need a ride? Like, are you okay? Hello. Like, be harassed and welcome, Bri.
Then they send you a selfie. That's short of it.
Oh, you're good, Angela. After the live, I always hit the like button for all the star senders. It should let you know when you get off. I don't know how that works. I really don't, because it doesn't go directly towards me. It goes through Facebook and then goes directly towards me in like 2 months. But awesome. I am Hazel Eyes. And that's Hazel's her real name. All right, Talia, thank you so much for hanging on there. I do appreciate it. All right. Let me grab my little thing, because I like to play with this and do that. Okay, so there is a I'm not even going to write, and I apologize, Talia, for this. There is a strong female presence that is stepping forward that is like, you better not skip over me. However, right beside her is a male going to skip over you. She should come to me. So you have a very close relationship within not only just a maternal figure, but like grandparent type of figure. I have okay, so there's sounds like I wanted to say like 2 names in one, almost like Mary Ann or Mariana. Any names, dates, and months I'm not worried about. That could be our immediate family that is living or loved ones that are on the other side. Also, keep it within your family. Don't go 4 cousins out unless you speak to that 4th cousin every day. The female, though, is like, hello, let's go. So she is very hyped up. I am connecting to April, which could be a birthday, death date, anniversary, or something significant with April. Lynn. I keep hearing Lynn. I have shortness of breath. Our loved ones do not feel this way. It's just my way of connecting. So, it like my breathing is very labored, and it's more towards this area here. Okay, so sometimes I'll feel it in the back of my lungs. I'm actually feeling my chest starting to go like this. 7 up. Okay, they make me say
Lynette or Lenny is my mother-in-law.
Thank you for validating that. As I was writing 7 up, I know that sounds completely random, but they make me say and do everything that's insane. So I wrote Lynn, Lillynn, just as that, and I wrote MIL. Okay. Below was what I was just writing, which is 7 up. I'm not worried about it. For all I know, later on today, or so you could see an ad for it, which would be kind of weird. Or somebody is like, oh, I'm craving 7 up. I know that's odd. I don't know why they do this stuff to me. I just got to get it out in every shape or form so that way you have it for later. Okay. The shortness of breath is traveling towards my heart area. My heart is palpitating, which is my symbol that somebody had a prior heart attack or an underlying heart condition. So I am going through the emotions. And she also, so within your mother-in-law, that side of the family, there's some hesitation because what's going on is they keep taking 2 steps back. So whether that's indirect towards you or the family itself, as we marry into our loved one's family, obviously too. So there's something of 2 steps back within that side of the family, and it's like I see, I know, and I'm getting it out. Hold on. A rose was just thrown at me, which is my symbol that somebody's named Rose, Rosie, Lily, Daisy, Ivy, Violet, or my name is attached to any type of flower. And sometimes that could be a marking or the name in itself. Again, not worried about it, but have to get it out. She has lack of oxygen going on. Okay. So the male heart, okay, just so I can put this in, male heart, she's chest and then lack of oxygen. The 27th can be a birthday, death date, and
Lily May is my little sister.
No way. Thank you for validating that. What a cute name. So as they were doing this and going into family matters, there is something that both sides are jumping out at me, having me write that line. So that 2 steps back motion is something to do with our immediate family. Now I don't want to put everything on blast. I'm sure on shortness of breath at this stage. That's okay. Just hold it. Not worried about it. Just hold it for me. I can tell you that it has something to do with a loved one on my side. I call it my side right now. But it has something to do with this. It's almost as if the way that I'm doing it, it's that type of it's not the rattle, but I know that it's something of this area just to hold. But their focus is on the family, and then they're showing me a tit for tat within somebody's relationship, not so much a sibling that here I go, rivalry. It's more a relationship. Now this night she goes cat out of the bag. This might not be all so public just yet, but I need just to get that out the way that she's showing and making me feel. There's a hold on. Straight name Mark, not worried about it, because when they say straight names, it's something for later as well. If you can't connect it, that's okay. I just have to get it out. Okay, she keeps saying front door.
Actually,
You're breathing like
my dad just completely brought to my head my nanny.
Dad's mom
has a hard time breathing for a couple months now.
No answers on what it is yet. Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now, not COVID. Okay, it's not COVID. Hold on, bear with me. And another reason of why is just to get that out more. It's not that she's in pain, but it's affecting here. It's making me a little bit fuzzy up here as well when it comes to her. But hold on. There's something about the front door. I know I sound insane, but I have to do this. So I'll go right back to nanny right in a moment when it comes in the physical world, but I have to go back to the front door, front door, front door. So changed front door. I know that sounds insane, but I have to do it the way she's made. So there's a heavier door that is being changed or needs to be changed within our families, both sides. Hold it and move on. Not worried about it, but gotta get it out. I keep seeing one of those windows that are like half moon shaped also, that you could see the sun through at times. It's one of those heavy doors. She kept saying change color, but I'll go back to that. Not worried about it. They do things so when you get off, you're like, wait, what did you just say? To put somebody in your family. Nand breathing. Did they do her left is worse than her right? And so as I do the body scan within Nan, it's not by my heart or my lymph node area. It's more towards the side of my breastbone. Okay, and I see some small calcium spots. So if they have said, oh, it's just calcium spots, it's nothing to worry about. I just would like to get a little bit closer in on that, considering her age. I know she's fairly in good shape as I go through her. I just want to make sure that that is very clear, though. And then they connected me to August, birthday, death date, anniversary, something significant with the month of August. Immediate family here, loved ones on the other side. And again, immediate only. The front door is gonna bother me. Because I keep seeing a male figure by the front door, and I know I'm getting vivid, but I can't help it. A male figure by the front door, and there's a ladder, almost as if it's leaning against the house, but there's something to do with a door frame and a door. It's not in the house, it's outside the house. So,
Hi, Dan.
Hi, Dan. So with me pushing, you're not late. We just started. Within, good night, Karen. Within me doing this and seeing this so visual, through your loved ones, the male is almost flannel. So there's a flannel now. It's not like lumberjack flannel color, but it's subtle colors of a flannel, and I can see it with the work boots on and half a ladder that looks the ladder is metal, but it's like that tin type because it's lighter. I mean, I can actually feel it. I know I sound insane, but I can't help this. I'm so sorry. I can't help it when they make me do this. So there's something in relation to a front door, not the back, front. Only because as it's leaning, I see the little step up that I take towards the door, just as he's allowing me to see him being on the ladder. There's some space. So
my partner used to install roller doors. Not sure if that it. Not sure of the plan.
Okay, hold that for me, and then I need you to connect because I can't. I'm so picky, Talia, on the way that I read. I could easily be like, yeah, that's it, right? I am so picky because there's a reason that I'm being shown everything at one time. So with the flannel, and I'm looking at Ma because she's wearing a flannel, but with the flannel, it's not like that red lumberjack. It's lighter.
So I look like a fucking.
No, I like that one. I looked for it actually on Amazon. I did. It's a different color tone. It almost looks like it would be black and white. Just the way that it's looks. Okay, it's sorry. They actually just said like within your partner, like your mother-in-law, he's never that put together, and then like laughs. But no, seriously, it's something within that two-tone color. I just don't want you to think it's that red to lighter red. So just hold it. And it's not only that I'm in a visual of this, I see a photo of it. So it's a smaller home, not big, and again, the ladder is like this. I see the front door of it, which makes sense if he used to install roller doors. there's a photo of some kind. I don't see him being in this phase of his life, right? I see it like 90s, like I want to say like early 2000s, but then I went to 90s with me. So I'm gonna cap it off at like 97 because it's a different type of photo. It's got that, these photos like this. It's got this. Except it's not glossed. It's got a different material on it. So just
Matte.
hold it. Matte, yeah, that matte.
I used to work at Florida Matte. I know gloss and
I used to work everywhere. So hold that because watch the things that come about from this, as it's not just a memory but a photo in this way, and this is just your family, that aha moment. Okay, awesome. Not a problem, hold it. And I thank you very, very much. It just goes hand in hand that you just validated that he used to do roller doors, so it's that validation of exactly what I needed through your loved ones. That's it. And I thank you very much, Talia. I love and obsessed with your name, by the way. If my son was a girl, that was the name I had picked out.
Ready.
I'm also getting very stuffed up. I get stuffed up because they our loved ones don't breathe, so I have to remind myself to breathe. Okay.
Jessica Perro.
Awesome, Kelly. Jessica Perro. Denise. That's so sweet. And just know I'm always here, okay? Oh. There's my Mark. That's her husband. Perfect, Lily. Talia, thank you so much for validating that for me. Thank you very, very much. See, it starts to zoom in very quick. Denise, thank you for sharing that. Thank you for allowing me to share him with me as well. Talia, you got it. Deanna, validation from today. You said the guy I take care of or will come to a halt, and I didn't answer because he was there when I said that. He was there and listening, but I decided to leave and move on with life alone or with my husband by my side. Deanna, you didn't say he was there. You should have been like, you should have gave me that look. Blink twice. I didn't know that, but yes, I didn't want to scare him and be like, it's mom. I knew it was him. So that thank you for validating that, Deanna. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm waiting on the recording as well. So once that's done, it's all yours as well. I knew it. I was like, one is coming to a halt. I didn't know the poor guy was right there. Jessica Perro. Jessica Perro. Well, I'll say it one more time just in case.
Okay.
Oh, okay. He knows I'm leaving, just in denial. And I can see why. You're just, it's just in your nature. And you got so much coming up that I'm like, her son is going into the National Guard and her husband's on the other side. And her husband's a beast. Beast. Yeah, like in a good way. August 1st, Dad's birthday. August 8th, Mom's birthday. August 18th, Lily Mae's birthday. Perfect. Thank you for validating that as well. Which means Mom, Dad, and Lily all have something to do with certain things that you might not had right away. So just when you go back to that, as I tell all clients, because you're put on the spot, and I get that, just roll back into it. Okay, it's important. But thank you very much. And they named Lily for a reason. They named her for a reason. Thank you, Shayna, Tina, for the stars. Good night, Tanya. Hi, Donna.
Okay, ready?
Yes.
Kem Mullen.
What?
Kem.
Kem.
K-E-M.
Kem.
Mullen.
Kem Mullen.
Kem.
What you said? You just
K-E-M.
I said Chem.
Okay. I'm deaf in my fucking writing.
Why am I not seeing validations in the comments? Lori, if you look, they're now posted. Oh, Talia, you're so welcome, and thank you for allowing me to read you as well. Welcome to the Vibe Tribe, and thank you for being on YouTube as well. Thank you. Make sure you give some hearts. That's all I know right now. Hey, Mike. How you doing?
Hey, Mike.
We love you too.
Where the freak?
Oh, that
people?
makes sense too. Dawn said to Lori because Talia was validating on YouTube. Huh? That makes sense. So just look at here, right there.
Oh,
right there.
Back.
Yeah, she's
not
back.
on Fridays though.
Oh gosh. We'll have David help me. He'll be like, "What do I do?" We'll be arguing the whole time.
What did I say? Oh yeah.
You said Chem is what you said.
Chem Mullen. K-E-M.
Chem Mullen.
Fucking people.
Come on, mowing. Let's mowing. Mowing.
No, I'm not behaving myself.
No, she never is, Mike. She's a handful, man. Like, I thought, kids were supposed to be the payback. Oh, Lucy, love you. I thought, Lucy's on.
Lucy, how you feeling?
Oh, how you feeling, Lucy? Hi, Dee, welcome.
I didn't even see Lucy.
Kimberly.
Where's Lucy?
You're welcome. Eddie, what's up?
Hey, Eddie. It's like a freaking reunion.
It's a reunion. Mayra.
I still don't see Lucy.
Has she finished her OnlyFans page yet? It's actually mine's Feet Finder. I can draw names with my feet.
There she is.
Welcome, Zoe.
Lucy, you better be better by Friday.
Oh, yeah, this one. She's turned into a beast, Lucy. You know what I mean. All right, Jem or Jim. Jem. Chem is not answering. Sorry, Chem. Love you. Whatever. True Unknown. Love that name. Love it. She is a handful. God bless. Amen.
All right. Krista. That's it.
That's the only name? Krista. Okay. Krista. No last name. Ma's mouth has gotten worse.
There's Krista right there.
Well, I don't see anything to keep it. Oh, that's the one I laughed at. I like it, Krista. All right.
She's goofy. What does she know?
Oh, the photo. Good one, Ma. Good one.
No, your name wasn't called Anna.
No, we kept calling it Chem.
Chem, K-E-M.
I heard ya.
She disappeared. I swear it was a Chem on here. So come on next week. Was I called?
Yeah, next week. Was I called? All right, good stuff. Okay, right away. Father figure. There's something father figure, Krista, that I gotta talk about with you. Okay, I'm a little all over the place. That's my personality. It's mine too, except I should be sleepy. Oh, that's 7 dwarfs. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, you are one. Oh, help me. Help me, guys. Help me. Oh. Remember when Luke sent shit to you? Don't bring it up. Don't bring it. Don't. I know, Steph. It's a gold mine, right? Okay, so hi Kim. Thank you so much. You too. Hopefully we'll get to see you Friday. Welcome, Brooke, Serena. All right, so Krista, so there's a male individual that is, it's like I'm being hounded by. So it's like I'm in the middle though. Okay, I keep hearing B as in Ben. Don't worry about the names. Obviously, within the last reading, all the names went in. It's okay if you don't know right away. But it's like B as in, and I don't know if it's Brendan or Brett or Ben. And sometimes it will sound the same. Again, not worried about it, but just got to get it out there, and just hold that for me. 19 is highlighted. So when they highlight a number, it means that I have to do it a couple ways, so don't yell at me. It could be the 19th of any month, a birthday, death date, anniversary, something significant within the 19th. Here, our immediate family living or loved ones on the other side. If it's not the 19th, it could be January 9th because I'll be told to split it. Same thing in that same category. Or 19 years old, 19 years ago, which I don't like doing. Brendan is 19. Holy shit. Braden. Okay. And okay, all right.
She's amazing.
I thought you were gonna say she's a medium. Like, you're a little fucking late on that, Ma. Only since I was like 7. But it was my nephew. Okay, so that goes hand in hand on and like, I don't want to say cause chaos, like I don't want to do that, right? But there are certain things that are like my mind feels altered, and the way that I'll get is so like if somebody's a drinker, I'll taste alcohol. If somebody if one of our loved ones, is taking medication, I'll feel a certain way. There is certain things that are going on surrounding your nephew and that media family particularly, that is it's actually making my oh geez, I'm stuttering. My stomach sick, which when my stomach gets that way, it means somebody was taken too soon from me, or there's something going on that's making my nerves shot. So it's your loved ones pulling that in and through for us to be like, watch it, like they're doing this with me. And in this aspect, hold on a second. There's an Andy named Randy, Candy, Brandy. There's a Andy. Sometimes.
My dad.
Okay, so right as I was starting to read you, also, don't worry about that name because I'm not done hearing it. But also right in the beginning, as I was picking and pulling your energy, the male authoritative figure is what I was going towards, and that's exactly what I was doing. And I wrote it and I crossed it out. I know it's hard for you.
Was close to him.
Oh, so it's a lot to go through and it's a lot to process. He's so young. He's 19. With the father figure of me going through this, it was like the first thing that I got to get out, and we got to figure this out. It's like this though, like so normally I'll feel torn. It's more like I was staying on path and then veered away. And then with you, Krista, I keep seeing you, that door is opening and shutting, which I'm peeking in and checking you're okay, and then I'm out. I'm peeking in, checking I'm okay, and then you're out. And that's really who you are with everybody. So you put yourself last in that case, which, I mean, you're a very giving person, and I'm the same way. But also, you're the middle person for everybody else in the family, where it can be very draining. So, your dad, like with dad, and there's blah, 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 blah. Dad and Brendan share a bond with. There's something with fishing in particularly that I don't want to dismiss. It doesn't have to be the ocean, just because I see like a small canal area. It could be a pond, a lake. There's something smaller that I keep seeing. Richie Rich. Okay, so I had R as in Randy, but I like I said, I was like, don't worry about it because I can't hear it. And that could be always related to somebody that's dealing with somebody within a name like that. So just, I'm not worried. But I do keep hearing Richie Rich, which somebody's named Rich or Richard. It is loud and there is a connection there. Whether it's in relation to the family or in relation to someone that surrounds us as a family member. Again, it's okay, but I got to get it out because we are watching. I just heard the 14th, which could be a birthday, death date, anniversary, or something significant with the 14th. And then September, your loved ones have September, and there's a heart around September.
Richard was my uncle. Jesus.
Okay, so within your uncle, who is a wise guy, mind you, because he makes me say Richie Rich. It's just something they'll do. September is being thrown within a heart, and that may sound corny, but that means half a heart for you and your loved ones in the physical world, half a heart for your loved ones in the spiritual world, which means there's a special date in September, a birthday, death date, anniversary, or something significant with September, okay? Here or on the other side, and don't worry about it right now, it's okay. I just want to make sure so when you go back to the video you can have that here. There is a connection with fishing that I want to make very clear with your dad and your nephew. Now, your dad is the fun one to go to, so I understand why your nephew was obsessed with his grandfather, right? Because he's funny, he just lets me do what I want, and Brendan's a good kid. Braden is a good kid, but he gets a kick out of it. It's like Nico having mom as a nana. I mean, the things that she says, I'm like, oh god. But the relationship that doesn't end.
Yes and yes.
Thank you for validating that. Thank you. Uncle Rich, okay. My left eye keeps twitching. So when my left eye, the way it's twitching, like I have symbols for everything, but when it's affecting my left, there's something where it feels like something's pushing my eye, whether there was something going on in a way where we couldn't figure it out for a little bit.
My dad always wanted to fish for free.
Oh. It's a smaller, it's like a pond or a small lake, okay? So I do want to acknowledge that. For all I know, your nephew could have just did something like that, and your father's just showing me in spirit form that he was with him. So just please do that investigation within yourself, because your dad is pushing and pulling that with me. But within your uncle, he keeps messing with my left eye. So either vision was starting to go within my left eye, or there was something impacting my left side of this area that I can't just dismiss. Now he is with a female as well, and she keeps like patting, slapping him. Hi guys, on the oh Helen, that's where my husband stayed for the storm when he was there in Louisiana. She keeps slapping him like all my kids are like this. She said, all my kids are like this. She, okay, and objects are very random when they do things with me, just like photos, so don't yell. But I keep seeing a ceramic, oh my gosh, a ceramic candy cane. Almost like go to those places and you can like paint a ceramic whatever you choose. This looks like it has gloss on it though, and it's a candy cane. Now make sure you bring it. I'll be checked out by then. Yeah. So within this, both my grandma were like, that's I have some tough women on my side right now. The ceramic, hold on, candy cane is not just the red and white, like okay. And your uncle is the one that's being the beast on this. There's almost like something green around it, like part of Christmas. I don't do holiday stuff because that's too easy for me considering we're right there. But there is in nature something close to the family like this, and it looks hand done. Hold it, not worried about it, but I gotta get it out. I have to get it out. So just remember the way that I say it, so then when it comes to light with you, you have it, and that is your validation. One of your grandmothers is holding something in her hands. I feel it. And she thanks the family because it stayed within her hands. So it's almost like, rosary beads has the bead and then something around it and then the bead. Like it goes like almost like rosary beads. There's something that's wrapped around my hand that is very comforting, and it's to me. And then she said it should have been something was passed down just like that to someone else. So something close to her, and I'll show you, like it's like almost, I'll do this sometimes to show people of how I'll see it. It's like hanging. She holds it like this, and it's wrapped around her hand beautifully, and then she does this again, and it's passed down to somebody within the family. But I can't see it, I can only feel it. So I feel the beating portion of it, and I don't know if it's religious or just something close to her in general, but she is thanking.
My mom's mom was buried
with rosaries. Thank you very much. That's why I was like, one of the grandmothers is doing that, and it's I can feel it. I can feel it, and I know it's religious. And within her rosary beads, within rosaries, it could have been passed down, but she says that there is a small there. It's the bottom is white. It's about this big. There's a clear cover to it, plastic. That there's rosaries in that, and somebody has those in the family, and that's passed down. So just hold that also, because it is important. Good night, Jill. Thank you for hopping on, just saying hello. Welcome if you're new. Back, welcome. Just so you have that, and the candy cane, because I will be a pain in the ass. So I need to make sure. So just hold those things and let Braden come to you regarding fishing, because I see it very clear with Pops. Very, very clear. And that's not just a vision, it's a memory. It is a memory. So I thank you very much for allowing me to read your loved ones. As you all have been spot on. It's been truly amazing. You have to understand, names are insane. So for them to be so quick and clear on names, it just shows how how very close they are to you guys for me to hear it. And I thank you very much on that. I really do. Hi, welcome.
Ready? Cindy Gregory.
Cindy
Gregory.
Cindy Gregory. I will share this with him. Thank you so much. Love you. Oh, you're so welcome. Thank you very much. Love you too. And Krista, thank you. Thank you for allowing me to read you and your loved ones. Oh, Sandra, because you're not on YouTube. It's okay. Just when you get done, if you can like it, that's all, Sandra. YouTube's a little bit different. Yeah, Doreen, I'll do Uno in a little bit, I promise. It was great. I had a great time doing it.
Cindy Gregory.
Cindy Gregory.
All right, because I'm getting tired.
Ooh.
Gotta rest up for my weekend.
Yeah. Somebody has more of a life. Does that look better?
Yeah, it does. Because you're all freaking purple.
I like being purple.
Yeah, but you can see your face now. Beautiful.
Yeah, but I actually washed my hair.
Cindy. Oops. Seriously.
Hi, Cindy. Seriously, I'm here. You almost got passed around. She's so quickly to pass it. Well, that's not what I meant. She does that to me. That's not what I meant. I promise. Promise. Thank you.
Watching me on Friday nights?
No, my eyes. Thank God. Thank God. Thank you, guys. All right, Miss Cindy. I didn't mean to say that you've been passed around. That's this one. My bad. My bad. Purple is the best. I'm digging it.
Why is my mind always in the gutter? The gutter! My life!
Because you have... Nico did that.
He broke the chair?
No, he made it so you can lean back. Meanwhile, I'm like, I can't go. I can't do anything. Thank you, guys. Welcome if you're just joining in. Welcome.
All right, where's Cindy here? Where's Cindy?
Seriously, I'm here. She said, I got her. Okay, woo-wee. Thank you, guys. Okay. I don't even have to write, really. So that's fine with me. As long as I'm around. I love it.
Come hang out with
I
us,
love
Cindy.
it. I
You'll
love
get
it.
passed around,
I love my Vibe Triber. I love my Vibe Tribe family. I love you guys. You're great. Welcome, Sharika. Welcome. Thank you, Facebook user. So all right, with Purple Barney theme song, Gabby. With this, Cindy, shit. It's hard for me. I'll always say, like, oh, it's okay. It's difficult for me to breathe because it's very tight. However, you got a couple things going on as I'm doing this. So as I'm pulling your energy with your loved ones, mom is like in huge letters. So like it's, I don't want to waste any more big paper, but it's like that when it comes off the board, mom. So there's something with mom. There's also something with my ring being pulled. So when my ring when my ring is being pulled, there's something relationship wise, and it's like it's almost like nails on a scratch board. So what did I say?
Scratch board.
Shit.
Are you a cat? That's chalkboard.
DJ. I don't know. Scratch board.
Oh, I'm thinking of it. You said nails on a scratch board.
Oh, they knew what I meant. Scratch board. Shit. So I'm sorry, guys. With nails on a chalkboard, Cindy. I'm sorry. So with this, mom, big letters, and then in reference towards. Okay, hold on. I have somebody's pre-diabetic or has diabetes within the family. That's the first thing. To be honest with you, it's not only in the physical world, it's on the other side because both my hands are going numb, that's my symbol for that. On the other side of this, on the flip side, my ring keeps getting pulled, so I know there's something going on relationship wise, and it's like I'm in limbo. It doesn't have to be said right now, but right here, it's a big thing. A lot of things have changed around you in a very short amount of time. I keep hearing D as in Dan, D as in David. Not worried about it, but I do have to get it out. Well, hold on. It's like Dave, Don, Dan. Sorry. It's a D male name. Hold on a second. D male. And then your pacing. So when they show me pacing back and forth, that is my symbol of taking care of, which could be physically taking care of somebody, mentally, financially. There's something where it's like constant. I just heard Kathy very loud also, which could be short for Kathleen. But I do hear Kathy. That's repeating. And in your case, it could be not just family related. In certain circumstances, it could be, somebody comes home and they're like, this lady Kathy is like so mean or whatever it may be. I'm just trying to put it into an example a little bit different for you and your case in particularly. Okay, it's a lot. So in we love you too. Thank you, Victoria. With this that's continuing to grow, mom. Okay, so I have this side that's bothering me, which is my symbol of a stroke, a mini stroke, an aneurysm, a blood clot. But not only this, my leg is bothering me, almost as if it's swelling, like it's swelling up. So it would be not the top portion, it would be the bottom along with my like ankle to foot. So my ankle to up to my kneecap. So that portion down, um, there's some swelling going on that will not stop. Hold on. Stop. And then the relationship. I can't bypass that. Because there's heartache around this. Okay, November, this month. Birthday, death date, anniversary, something significant with the month of November. Immediate family living, loved ones on the other side. Male D. Don David. I can't let go of that male name. And then Kathy. I wanted to say Aunt Kathy, to be honest with you. Hold on a second. They're saying raised again, raised again. So as I'm going into a memory, they're placing me in a smaller type of room, and then they keep ripping the rug underneath me, which is I keep saying 10. I don't want to go over 10 years old, but there's something with 10 that was detrimental towards not just you, but the family in itself. And then I keep looking over. They are taking over my voice. I do apologize. I keep looking over, and I don't know if that was me going back and forth to a grandparent or to sometimes even like a neighbor will be close as a family member, but I can't dismiss this in this way. I'm worried about the leg. I'm also worried about somebody's heart. So we got a couple health, not just concerns, but issues that have occurred. And one of these things is also the diabetes or pre-diabetic that needs to be addressed. So I do see that there's a bunch going on in a tight corner, and that's still happening from age 10, but to now it's just adult where you're the one that's in charge of it. And there's nothing negative towards any of this. I just have to get it out the way that they make me show and see it. And then my hands keep going as if like sewing or crocheting something. My hands keep going.
She fell asleep.
It's okay. Crocheting or knitting. I feel like it's crochet the way I'm doing it. But just hold this for me. You can come back with validations after the video, and that's okay. I just want to make sure I got every single thing, name, date, month, feeling out of a loved one as well, so that way you have it. But I thank you very much for allowing me to read you and your loved ones. There is a lot, though, that needs to be expressed when it comes to the ringing portion, when my ring is being pulled, okay? And I thank you very much, Miss Cindy.
That was it. She disappeared.
It's okay.
My
foot's itchy. because there's something going on with somebody's.
Huh?
Both Facebook and YouTube is cutting out.
All right, you want to do the cards?
Yeah, I could do the cards if it's cutting out, guys. I'll do the cards. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, thank you, M. Yeah, my doctor even said, Dr. Brown was like, I love your hair that way. I was like, yeah, you saw it last month. He's like, no. I'm like, yeah, you did.
That's great.
Yeah, he is. You're very welcome, Miss Cindy. You're very, very welcome. Thank you. Thank you. We're gonna do Uno. Let me go ahead and get everything flashed out. Hold on. Flashed out. Let me flash you where I go. Hold on. Yeah. Now I really need OnlyFans now.
Who shades these?
David, when he was Nico had him on as he was doing this.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
They're huge.
They are. They're really big. Gross. Oh.
Lucy, if you're still on, you better get better, bitch.
She needs her dance partner.
Yeah. No, she needs to protect Dawn.
Yeah, that too.
All right, love you.
Love you too, Mommy. Be careful.
Yeah.
Text when you're home, okay? All right, guys, gotcha. Hold on, I'm just doing this. So if you're new to Uno, guys, make sure you get up over here. Make sure we get up the hearts, the symbols, yeah, you guys know what I mean, up here. And then if you're on YouTube, if you can push the like button and just at everybody, that would be highly appreciated since the algorithm is a little funky. I also went back on TikTok today with videos. Because I am going to be doing the Uno card read of a day. So please feel free to go on there as well. The more the merrier. I'm just trying to get out of how I read, as everybody is different.
Good night, everybody. Love yous.
She said good night, love yous. She'll be back.
Not Friday.
Got a life. Got a life. She really does. She's got a life, this one. Sorry, I'm getting it all together. It's all over the place. I got you guys. But the best thing that is to spread the word. Also, you see at the bottom. Good night, Krista. Much love to you. Much love to you. At the bottom here, I don't know why that wasn't playing. My website's on there, and there's free reads every Monday of me reading the week. And you're the first one to know when I open up every month. I'm just getting them together, guys. I don't know if you can see it. I'll do it for a second here. I open up every month because if that was the case, I don't and didn't like people waiting 2 years. That was ridiculous. I would not want to wait 2 years nor 5 for a reading. So I do it every month. Yes, is it tedious for some people because you've been waiting? Absolutely. But I'll tell you, I had 2 sessions back to back today that waited 3 months and they got in and it was right at a certain time they needed it. So your loved ones work in mysterious ways to make sure that you get that, get a date, get a time, and it's around a time that you're like, I really needed it this time, and not around an anniversary. So just so I'm saying in that way, just so I'm saying in that way. All right, can I ask a question? Is my son Brandon, other grandpa, proud of his decisions as well? Where'd you go, Mama? Can I ask a question? Is my Brandon, other grandfather, proud of his decision as well? He's fallen in the steps. Deanna, I don't want to go too much into it because that side of the family goes right into what our nation is currently dealing with. But he is extremely proud. And there was never a doubt in his mind that my grandson was never tough enough to do what he's doing. He's very proud of him. Also, I keep seeing medals. Can you remember that, Deanna? I keep seeing medals. That is important. Sarah Williams. Sorry, guys, as I do this, I'll answer. Not a problem. Sarah Williams, did Corey's dad abandon him? He has passed and not sure he has been told the truth. Now can't get any answers. Okay, there's a female, Miss Sarah, Miss Williams, that is blocking me from information. So as I'm going towards like medium ways, I will always get blocked if there's something going on that's not being told the truth. So there's what I'm hearing that you're hearing is I'm only getting half the truth. The abandoned part doesn't sit well with me. It doesn't sit well with me. I know that Corey's dad had a lot going on. It was hard to even do things on my own. I don't know. I just heard. I wanted to say Bryce for a second. Sorry. There's a Daniel or Danielle. Sometimes that will sound the same. Don't yell at me for that because it does sound the same. It's not the abandoned portion. It's the way that he went about it. And then there's a female in my way that's trying to block me from the truth of certain things. So I would take it with a grain of salt. What you feel in your gut is exactly what went on. Exactly what went on. Somebody told my story for me as I hid as an adult. He said, I hid completely. Abandoned. He doesn't want to straight out say that word, but that's pretty close. It was more of a shamefulness. It was something that I could come above air for a little bit, and I would have liked to be a part of that, but everything else set back in. So I know mentally there was a lot going on. Not everything is the truth. And that's sad. It's sad. There's a lot of that. So everybody, if you're new, Uno cards, it's just like me writing, like you guys saw me write all day. Uno is just me reading. So if you go to a card reader, make sure that the cards that they read of tarot cards, they're not just going, okay, the seven of swords is ba 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 ba. Well, guess what? That's gonna pertain to you, even me. That bothers me, and it also bothers me that people, like ourselves, look, we're all grieving, and people prey on that, and in that aspect, that card represents all of us. So the only thing I ask is if you go to somebody that does tarot card reading, I have nothing against it, and nothing at all. Great people, especially when they do it right, is to feel it. Don't even look at the card. They shouldn't look at the card. They should feel it, and it should be very personal to you, not other people that is watching. It should be only you. So just keep that in mind. So as I do Uno, it's just another tool to show, hey, look, it's just reading, just like it should be with tarot cards, okay? Ooh. Oh, Vicky, I'm so sorry. It's like freezing here. Sure. Okay, so I gotcha. I do want to make sure that. Okay, Yvette. So, okay, ready. EVETTE. If any of them fall out as I'm doing it, I always go towards. I always will give an extra if that's the case, but I sent out the name. Okay, look at this. Like, okay, I could do this as a. The camera always messes me up. So Yvette, and then guys, just remember, I will tag. Here's your names to the bottom, so just keep a lookout as I say your names, okay? So, right here, can I please get an Uno reading? Everything is wrong. You got 2 plus 2s, so I know. And then I'm being told you need to stop your shit, even though you have no control over what's going on. You have no control what's going on, and that's not fair when you have no control over. You have control over your destiny, but right now it's like somebody else is dictating everything, and it's going exactly the way that they're saying it, and it's driving me insane. So welcome if you're new from Australia. We got a lot of Vibe Tribers in Australia, a lot. So welcome. Actually, Miss Vicky has been on our Vibe Tribe team for a long time, family. Who's also all right. So, okay, you're being dictated in two different aspects of your life. So, home dictated, and then also outside the home. And let me explain this. Not just about love, not just it's like I'm being pushed around. So like inside your home life, that could be hubby, right? A spouse. Meaning it could be oh, there is a male. It is a male. I just heard March, which could be a birthday, death date, anniversary, something significant with March. Everything came to a screeching halt in a relationship. Like just happened. This just occurred. Within 2 months, everything went like that, like a blender. And I'm so sorry that because it's powerful. It's struggling, and there's so much to do with it. It's a lot, and in that way, it's so unbelievably difficult to get back on track when we have a certain routine that we stick to, and then it's one thing's taken out of it, we can't get our head off of anything else. And so your mind, body, and soul is being not controlled, but elsewhere with it. And there's something relationship related towards it, and I feel like I can't move. My whole soul is stuck. I'm stuck. It's almost like and I'm trying to put it in phrases, right? Like, I'm sorry, it's not you, it's me. This is not working out. When I saw my whole life planned already, and then you just ripped it from me. Not only that aspect, but I have it outside the house. So I have it in my home and outside my home, which means that happened again where I got everything back on track for everyone. And then I'm the one that did it and didn't get the credit for it. I didn't get the pay for it, didn't get the credit, didn't get the grade for it. There was these all these things come into mind with it. Not only that, there is family going on, the 24th birthday, death date, anniversary, something significant with 2-4. Could be an age for all I know, but I gotta get it out, okay? There's a D being traced. D as in, like I always do, D as in Daniel, D as in Danielle. It's just me getting it out in this way. December, there's gonna be this notch that's gonna turn with the knot in your stomach, but it's a good thing. Have that faith because you got here because of you. Nothing that is negative is because of you. It's just everything is collapsing like cards on you at this moment, but it is starting to clear up. Each thing is going to clear up. Outside the home is going to take a little bit longer than in your home. And when I mention in your home, that means personal feelings, your personal being. There's a lot of confusion, and it's okay to be confused, right? It's just Okay. They're also saying that somebody's not listening, like, as in a good friend. So I keep my circle very small, okay? I keep my circle. I have all my vibe charmers, and I thank God. I go to you guys on a live. I will cry. I will yell. I'll scream. I'll act like a whack job, but that's who I am, right? Because I go to you guys for everything because you guys come to me. And however, in my personal life, right? I have 3 best friends that I've known since I was 2. So they know everything. And they've been through everything with me. I'm hearing that there's a friend that feels more distant than lately, and I'm actually like, what's going on? Like, no phone call, no guidance, no help, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry for that, but December, it's starting to turn where you're gonna be like, you watch me transform, watch me do this. So in home, it gets there. It gets there. Outside the home, is gonna linger a little bit. But I need you to stay strong about inside the home because I don't need it to be reversed. It is a stop, meaning it can go back to where it was and how I was. Um, and I'm being told that it will, but you need to have that structure of, I'm not going to put myself through this again. And it's right when we're healing. That always happens, right? It's right when we're healing. So just continue to do what you're doing. If you got to stay in that mode, stay in it. It's okay. Self-loathe. It's okay to stay in that. Feel those emotions. Feel them. It's hard, it hurts, it sucks, but I got you. It's devastating. It's devastating. Tina Bobina. I just had deja vu that I was gonna say that earlier. We're up to 200 up here. We're up to 200 smileys and laughies and emojis. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. All right, so Tina Bobino, so Tina. I like to make sure you see the card, so if you ever have to screenshot it, there you go. With this, I got you guys. I got you. I promise you. My grandfather said that. It's so weird, Tina, because earlier today, I mean, like when I was like doing sessions earlier today, I heard myself saying Tina Bobina, like as I was calling somebody, which is odd. But hey, here you are. Here you are. Okay. 27 years old. February 7th or the 27th. Hold that. Could be a date, birthday, death date, anniversary, something significant. But I do want to make sure that I get it out that way properly, and you can worry about it later. It's just important that I get it out now in this way. So it's very hard for me to breathe. It's almost like somebody keeps grabbing my throat, which is my symbol that I was unable to communicate towards the end, which most of us, to be honest with you, can't communicate towards the end. In some cases we can, but most of us can't. Being told that you're having to choose and pick with somebody that you care about. It's almost as if being around somebody and you know they're not good for you, and I'm not saying they're a bad person, but you know that they're not good for you, and you want to fix your natural fixer. I want to take care of it. I want to make sure I'm there for them. It's not helping your own health whatsoever. And that is a hard no. Hard no. I don't need to go back. So with your grandfather, Mary Jane, the name is always going to be posted. I'm trying to point right here, okay? Yes, my kid's father. Okay, so perfect analogy. There's two times that I've dealt with this, whether court has been the first time or there's something with paperwork within the children with two. It's like I'm chasing, not chasing a check. I'm chasing, like, literally, I need assistance and you to grow up. Not you, right? Not you. I don't need you to feel bad anymore, because this is not your life. Your children's life is, you've always put yourself first on the line with working, providing, cooking, cleaning, it all, because that's what you do. And so, mind you, make it look very easy, that's very intimidating towards me. But you do make it very easy. And I know that that's lingering. Why can't he be the way that he used to be? Because he's not. He's just not that individual anymore. People change. Unfortunately, they grow out of themselves, and it's so unbelievably important that you know that your kids, when they get older, it's gotta go. It's gotta go. It's gotta go. And you cannot hold on to this just because the kids are involved. Look, I connect everything to my own life. I always tell everybody, my clients, you guys, they will, your loved ones, I'm getting stuttering because your grandfather, they will take, I work as a home care, and I stay, and I work so much. Thank you for validating that. And listen, is they take stuff out of my own life to be able to relate. So my son's father, I was with for 14 years. I worked, I did it all. And with that, I stayed because I didn't want my son to come from a broken family. I didn't want that. So I stayed. That was wrong. It was wrong for me. Okay, I was thinking about my son. I don't want him to come from a broken family. Yet, do you think it's normal that our kids are seeing no affection? We were sleeping in separate bedrooms. We weren't even really roommates, and it was aggravating. I felt like I was walking on eggshells in my own home. I actually had to walk out of that situation, grab what was on my back, and leave. I thank God that I had my mom's to go to, but I had to do that. Keep the house, keep the car. When you get a new one, I need that one back, but I'm not dealing with that, because he's not my problem. My son, your children need to see that affection, that growth. They're very affectionate children. And so with that, they're looking at you two going, what? They're feeling that. They're expressing it. I'm hearing grandpa's telling me one of the children is already acting out in a certain way of that. Nighttime is the worst time. Nighttime is like, oh, like almost like that dreadfulness, because they're feeling and feeding off of you two, not just you and not just him. So you got to make do. And because of his background, look at me. I'm not going to say everything out loud, Tina. Because of his background, that's not your problem. He can find a job. He can find somewhere to go. My son's father had no family here either. That is not my problem, okay? And I'm not a cold bitch. You guys know that I'm not. I don't have ice in my veins. I do not. But I'm also not going to be a pushover for 14 years. And you're not going to do that either. It is hard. My son Jack is just an emotional wreck. Hence the fact of why I was expressing your grandfather. Your grandfather is very intuitive, very, very intuitive towards what's going on. And that's not a bad thing. It's a good thing, because you're sourcing out options to see, like, what should I do? If you were to stay, Tina, nothing good's gonna come out of this but aggravation. And then we take it on, then we're tired, and then we're snapping at the kids, and we're just barely making it for ourselves, barely making it, crying on your way home. see you doing. It's a lot. And with cutting the extra, I should say, trim the extra fat will be able to make you breathe much easier. Okay. And so, of course, it's going to be very difficult at first and feel uncomfortable because um, it's not what you're used to. But eventually, your children feel that from you and see, look, mom did her best for daddy. My son's 13 years old. Therapy, talking, um, sometimes you have to talk in an adult form so they understand, I love your father, I'm trying everything I can, he's got to do this so he can get better, and there's many things mentally he needs to do for himself to get better, so he needs the therapy himself, but you can't force that, and we know that you've been down that road. So for little Jack in particularly, especially the nighttime, I would start having those conversations and talk a little bit more. I do see those dreams where he's waking up, that crying motion. If that hasn't started just yet, it's about to. He's on the verge of it. Um, and talk to a pediatrician. They have people that will actually come out to the house and play games with the children as a therapy thing, and I see that for him as well. So just hang in there and just know you're not alone. I'm here. We're all here for you. Okay, all of us are. But I feel you on so many levels, and I'll tell you, 8 years later, it's finally a little bit better. But kids, they know, they feel, and they know. You guys are sweet. I got you guys. Hold on. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. AJ Boyd. So I'm gonna do both. Whoa, wrong. What? I just did this. Okay. I'll do, since your name is like short, I'll do both. Okay, do everything for him, give him everything. Tina, I'm with you. Just listen to a little bit of what he's saying, a little bit, and you already know. So AJBOYD. So AJ asks, Uno, please, do I have heart or lung issues? Okay. All right, AJ. Okay, so okay. Something started back up again. So this is exactly what I have, and I just did this. Wow, thank you. I'm crying. Tina, you're so welcome. I got you, Mama. I got you. I understand. I got you. You're very welcome. Oh, you just got him in therapy. Perfect. It will start to work, and they play like games. I see it, and I know it's gonna be okay. Thank you so much, Candy, for the stars. Anybody that's sending stars, thank you so very much. So AJ, um I'm a little hesitant. Look, everybody knows I don't play God, but when I see something, I have to say it. So as I'm going through this, AJ, you got one thing under control. As I got one thing under control, I just heard the 31st birthday, death date, anniversary, something significant with the 31st of any month, doesn't matter. Connect that to you, media family, here or on the other side. You've had lung issues, you've had heart issues, you've had autoimmune disease, you have a lot going on, and you're a young man. And with that, hold on, they keep saying congratulations. You're adding to your family. They just said so. I don't know if you have popped a question or you're about to. I don't want to I don't want to say anything. But I do want to just say congratulations. You don't have to answer that. I don't need anybody's business on there. God forbid somebody sees it. But I do see that you're growing within your family in particularly. That's awesome. I do have where my lungs are good one day, the next day at night it's very heavy and wheezy. They saying they're adjusting medication within and for you. So not just when it comes to heart, but when it comes to in relation in relative standpoint to your lungs. So all right, like I would say blood thinners, but then that would interact with each other. It wouldn't work. um So the 31st, okay, September, birthday, death date, anniversary, or something significant with the September. The only thing that I don't like as I'm reading into this is, what was it? Sorry, I don't know if you... AJ, wow, I never go to the doctors. I probably need to. I just started dating a guy yesterday. Perfect, AJ. Perfect. Keep it this way. Keep it this way. So, enjoy because you deserve this. Now, with the chest area and the lungs, there's an autoimmune disease that they keep seeing as a body scan. So that is important for you to take care of. You are too young to be dealing with what I see. And I just want to make sure that we get that in together. My birthday's in September. Perfect. Don't worry about the 31st. Could be in something in connection to the person that you just started talking to. So that's how I need you to hold on to it, because this is about you and only you. There is a reversal going on, and so that reversal is your health. I got one thing under control, and the other thing is popping back up. The palpitations are pretty strong, but it's doable. Like I can work on this. I can work on this. So if breathing treatments, and then within my heart, I don't see a scar leading me towards anything, but I do know that I got a couple appointments ahead of me that you have to get done. Okay? You have to get done, not for anybody else, but for yourself, because you deserve it. And I know it's a pain in the ass to go in, hear news of the same, everything's always the same. But it's something very simple that I see myself taking, and it's regulating everything. Inhalant, not an inhaler, almost as if a nebulizer type of treatment will assist me with. Just got sober off of fentanyl again. That's probably the thing I got under control. Love you. Love you. 1,000%. And look, with that, you got stickiness going in your lungs. You got a lot going in your lungs. And of course, you're going to take and notice a lot of things after stopping opiates for in general. Congratulations. This is exactly why the foundation I chose was Rage Against Addiction, AJ, because it means so much to me. And not only much to me, but I know every single one of us has been touched by addiction one way or another. And for you to make that statement, just got sober off of fentanyl again. Look, I know you didn't just I know it wasn't 6 months ago. I know it was right around the corner. That wasn't my business to tell anybody, and you decided to. And with that, I'm very proud of you. I don't care if this is your third time doing it. Good night, Brandy. See you Friday, love. You're doing it again, and that's all that matters, and you deserve it. Your life is changing. It's scary. There's anxiety. How do I deal with all this fucking anxiety at one time? Going to the doctors freaks you out, because then they're gonna know, and they're gonna look at this and be like, oh, okay, this is just another number. You're wrong about that portion. I know it's so easy to dive into that, but you got this. You got this. You got this. So I just want you to know, as I'm reading into you, You got it. The 31st has something to do with the person that you literally started dating yesterday with. So hold it, okay? Hold it. September is your birthday, which doesn't surprise me because I can feel the Virgo. You're not going back to anything when it comes to opiate because I know you're a downer person. As such as my family, it's scary. So I stay away from that stuff. But I did lose my brother, and with that, I looked at him like I don't want to deal with that. Like I just don't want to. If I didn't have him, who is to say that I wouldn't have? And that's where there's just so much compassion for me. You actually are here to tell your story and to assist and help others. And so you have a lot coming up that's gonna give you those nerves. Your heart's gonna palpitate. You're going to get very tight in the chest, but I do see breathing like inhalants. So just please go to the doctor, please. Tonight was for me, thanks Vibe Tribe. Even though they didn't get a read, I will continue watching and supporting you. Thank you, Lauren, so much. That was so sweet. Thank you. Much love to you. Much love to you. I try my best as I do the lives. In between so you guys can see my face and hear a little bit, okay? I try my best with it, and thank you for being so sweet about that. AJ, keep it up. You better contact and come in and check in on us every once in a while, as we all, we're huge supporters. Thank you. I appreciate you. You're very welcome, and I appreciate you right back. Right back. You got it in the bag. Nan. Nan. Job. Ooh. So, with this, Nan. Okay. All right. Hold up. Guys, let's try to make it to 240. We're up to 214. Let's try to make it to 240, 250. We're up to 214, 214. Keep it going. Even if you leave, if you can give a shout out, I would appreciate that. The algorithm is really messed up nowadays. So with this in particular, you asked about your job, right, Perez? It's actually making me a little uneasy, only because as I do this with the job, it's like I applied for more than I can handle, and everybody's like, yeah, you can start now. Yeah, you could do this now. And I'm like, shit. However, the pay I can't beat. I do see lighter blue scrubs, whether that's within you or connected to you. It doesn't have to be in general. It's just my symbol of somebody working in an atmosphere where they have to wear scrubs. That's many jobs. So it's just important that I get that out, and it could be surrounding you in particularly. Look, they're saying, I want you to choose. Okay, the 9th. Oh shit. Tomorrow's the 9th. The 9th, it's like I'm on the verge of I gotta make this decision. So I hear something else regarding this tomorrow. Not next month, tomorrow. So you're gonna have to keep me involved with this. Hey Collie, how are you doing? If the shoes fit. Sorry, your loved one keeps saying, if the shoes fit, go for it. If the shoes fit, go for it. So in their way, they're saying if you're comfortable doing it. I know the pay on the other job is like, yeah, this is good, this is amazing, this is great. But yet the other pay is not all there, but I know I can reach there very quickly, and I'll be much more content. So one job isn't giving me as much income right away, but I can make a career out of this. Where the other company, you can make a career and the pay is boom right there in front of me. But I'm not gonna last there because of the environment. So please keep that in mind. Please. Charges in the business I don't like. I hear ya. I feel like it's time to go. Yeah. A lot of changes. There's something tomorrow. I mean, tomorrow around you. And it's right there. It is right here. So keep me informed. Come back under this video and keep me informed tomorrow by tomorrow's business day. Just because there's certain things, and again, pay is great, but I think it's time. And that's what I'm saying is the pay is good. The pay is good, but this is not it doesn't fit me anymore. Like it's just not fitting. And that's okay. And that's why with this other place, it's like, should I dip my feet into it? But it's not there just yet, the pay, but it will be, and it's quick. It's not like I'm waiting years for it. I'm not waiting years for it. So just your happiness and the pay will be the same. Your happiness is always first, because that if we're not happy, our health declines, and then whoever's around us declines, and our relationship decline. Everything just falls apart. Where right now I'm content with my pay. I'm dealing with the people I'm dealing with. There's a lot of cattiness going on and a lot of whispering. I'm not dealing with that. Like we don't have time for that. Being a grown woman and then having other grown women whisper and being catty, it's just not a good environment. And then we bring it home, right? So it's so hard. It's so very hard. Keep me in contact, informed tomorrow. Just do it under this video and I will see it. I'm looking forward to it, and I know you will choose the right decision because you already feel it in your heart. They're saying you already made up your mind. You already made up your mind. Fingers crossed on this though. Fingers crossed, because it's gonna work out in the long run. Thank you. I know what to do. I'm glad you're confirming. You're so on point. Thank you, Nan. Thank you. By the way, you have the sweetest soul. You really do. Guys, we're at 222. And thank you very much as well. So sweet. I don't charge. This is no donations, only love when I do my lives. All I ask is that everybody just make sure that on my social medias you go and follow and like everything. I did a TikTok video today too. Yeah. It was the same thing that I did everywhere else, but I figured I haven't been on, so wanted to shout out the TikTok world. Ooh, somebody's gotta run, Sheena. Much love, Sheena. Thank you so very much for hanging in on us. Thank you. Love listening. Thank you. Wait until the podcast. On the podcast, I have to put watch ears because of mom. I can't breathe. Hold on. There's something going on with lungs. I can't. Somebody's dealing with the father figure with lungs right now. I'm sorry, guys. Crystal, you're so sweet. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you guys hit and follow. I didn't say hit and follow. Make sure you hit and follow. I don't normally do this, but I have a mail that's messing with my left. Listen, for everybody, left side of my lung. It has started on my left here. He said spots grew. Okay, he keeps saying Robert. I don't know if that's directly towards his name or within the family. Okay, now it's traveling towards. So when I know it's my lungs with the loved one, they don't just, the chest is different from my lungs, and I know that may sound weird, but when it's my lungs, it started from my left and traveled to my right, and so as I'm doing this within him, he's providing me a name, Robert. He yelled this month, which could be a birthday, death date, anniversary, something significant within this month. He keeps talking about his family, immediate family, that we're dealing with addiction right now within the household. Welcome, M, if it's your second time. Welcome. So it's I just want to make sure I get this out. There's something this month. He has a son named Robert. Is there Lee, is there addiction within the family? I didn't catch. Sorry, I thought he said feather, and I think he's saying Heather. Sorry, that's another thing. Tina said my grandfather's name. Hold on. Okay, so it would be lungs. Okay, lungs. Addiction within the family now. November here. Robert. Vicky, is there addiction going on right now? Sorry guys, I need to. This is very strong. Very, very strong. And you guys know I don't do this. I don't do this stuff. I just can't help it when he's that strong. Robert's sister, Leanne. Okay, with addiction. So with, hold on, let me make sure. Thank you, Dawn. Thanks. Thank you. I also need to acknowledge that as this is going through, it really, because I don't do this. I don't do this at all, Crystal. There's something about house sold or house being sold. Oh gosh, Tina. On Sunday. There's something with house, like I'm preparing. I don't know if it's sold, so hold on, because he keeps making me see boxes like I'm preparing to move. So as I'm doing that, it's just important that I get that out. I'm trying to go deeper. It's cold weather now. I know some of us are around the country right now, and that's not easy to know. 27th or 27 age. So sister addiction, he's saying male with the Robert this month. Keeps showing me boxes as if I have to move, but I have nowhere to move, which doesn't have to be directly towards you guys. It could be within the sibling with addiction. It's almost like wandering. Honestly, it feels like an investigation the way that I'm doing this, so I apologize. We sold my dad's estate yesterday. My brother's birthday is November 27th. Okay, so okay, so within this, I just want to acknowledge there's an investigation. Just moved into his room. I think my brother is having. Welcome from Australia, Joe. Welcome. Many Vibe Tribers from Australia. He keeps saying going off the grid. So a loved one is going off the grid. and not to be concerned because we don't hear from them, considering that they have addiction issues and tendencies. Off grid February I'm being connected to as well. So just let that sit there, okay, guys. I know that there's many of you that are jumping out towards me, especially. So just hold it. Um, oh shit, Gabby. Okay, and new life. February, my dad Robert died. Okay, so Vicky, Gabby, 45 days clean. That's fantastic. 29 Google lung cancer died. No, two from lunch and back cancer back again. Oh, I'm so sorry. But that doesn't mean thank you so much for the stars ahead of time. Thank you. God bless. Thank you. Yes, Jamie, I see that. I see that too. It's like I'm picking up on all and this is not generic shit, you know? Plus they're just watching you, Crystal. You're so sweet. Um shh. Okay, hold on. There's he keeps telling me to shush. Like almost like Cheryl. Cheryl. So there's a name like just like that female name. Okay, I want to make sure I do that as well. And going off the grid, don't get scared. Going off the grid, don't get scared. Don't get scared. Excuse me. He's like woof, going in on me. I wanted to go to also 45 days clean court the 29th lunch second mother-in-law just for and back cancer back like M&M, but I keep hearing MM. Hold on. EMILE. Emily. You got a lot of stop and goes. So 45 days clean. They keep saying 6 months under belt. 6 months almost under belt. So this could be coming up, or there was almost 6 months under belt at one time or another. Considering not first time, they do make me feel confined. So as I'm confined, outpatient, not only just outpatient, I'm confined as I'm in a room. So they'll make me feel like I was doing inpatient, or sometimes a jail will make me feel like that. Hospital room, a small bedroom where I'm confined in. And I did your cards in a weird way. I know it's kind of hard for me to, hold on, let me tilt this a little bit without like knocking anything my shit over. How do I do this die? So like, see how I did this? I line my cards up straight. I did it differently with yours. So, thank you for the stars, guys. I do appreciate it. Make sure we get those, the emojis up as we're doing it too, because it helps the algorithm, as I don't even know how to say that word. 6 months under belt. And they made me do it all straight. Like once to the side, which is the reverse. And I don't always look at that as reverse, right? When I read, I'll use that sometimes of going forward, which that's the case. But every time you go forward, there's something else going on in your life. I get that. That is life, unfortunately, and it's never easy. Wouldn't it be nice to just one thing would be easy? In your case, though, August, birthday, death date, anniversary, something significant with the month of August. Showing 2 children. So I don't know who has a total of 2 children. That could be you. Has 2 kids physically. or there's 2 of you siblings, but there's 2 children that they're pointing to, 0 to 100, it does not matter, but they will do that. Okay, hold on. And then 23, but they keep going 23 birthday, 23 birthday. So I need you to go to somebody's 23rd B-day, and then news is very big. So 2-3 news. August. Don't put that in together. You don't have to put that together, but I do need to make sure I get that out. Okay, there's a rye, tie. There's a Y and a name that I'll hear. So sometimes like rye, tie, bry will sound the same. I'm not worried about it, M, but I do have to get it out. Also, mother-in-law is strong. With being so strong, there's another addict that's being pointed towards. So 1 female, 1 male, and there's a child in this case also. But they're saying all paperwork is together. All paperwork is together. I do see court in February. I took a deep breath because oh no. Okay, it is scheduled for February, but it's actually going to be in March. So something makes me skip over that month as they're making me do that. So just hold that, okay? That was totally me reading into the whole entire thing for future wise. And I know you got a lot, Mama. I know you got a lot. I have 2 boys going through custody battle now. Okay, that makes perfect sense. So March, so something happens in February, okay, where, thank you, Dawn, where something changes and I gotta move it again, and I've been there. August 24th is my grandma's. March 3rd. Oh, Gabby, there is a male that's on your side for sure. You have young, loved ones around you, Gabby. Loved. August is my oldest son's birthday and her birthday and death date. Got it. Thank you, Dawn, for validating that. I know I'm not looking because I'm. This is just so you can maybe screenshot this. I know it's backwards, but that's for you too. My sister passed right before her 23rd birthday. I'm so sorry. My brother passed right after his. So there's a lot that's resonating that they're trying to pour heavily on you. And so with her, yeah, see, look, let's see, look, the 23rd birthday, 23 years, news right under it. Why? I just want to make sure so you have it screenshotted because I know I wrote a lot on there. March, there's so much. That's Nana. Okay, thank you for validating that as well. You good. You got it, girl. You got it. So March, done deal. I could take a deep breath. Because let me tell you, everybody's teeth are clenching. We're done with it. We're done. And you're holding up your end of the bargain. You're done as well. I know you're numb. I've been there, but for these babies, you will do anything. You'll go above and beyond. And that's what keeps you going. Because if it wasn't, you wouldn't be here. You would not be here. You'd be like, why bother? You're doing it for your babies. And that's what's so powerful. In every shape and form, living through a loss of a sibling at our age, that's very young. I see what you've been through of trying to scramble around maps to see where and what happened. Been there myself. It makes you go down. It really does. And I talk about this all the time, is the first 2 years of my brother's passing, I don't remember shit. I don't remember anything. It was like I just was autopilot. And so you're on that autopilot zone, and that's okay. You're not doing anything bad. They're doing nail test, goes back a year. But you have to understand, they're doing a nail test, they could do a hair test, right? As long as you're honest, as long as you tell your lawyer everything like you've been doing and saying, look, I've been clean this amount of days. It has not been, the 8 months to 6 months. It's been, XYZ. Then they could work with it, because when they do the test, it shows, okay, she did stop 20 something days ago or 45 days ago. It does show that. The amount will be very big. Good night. Thank you so much for joining in. Much love. We'll see you Friday, okay? The amount of it will be high, but it will show that you stopped. It won't be completely gone, but it'll show like, okay, there's no traces after the fact. So I'm telling you, just be upfront, honest. I know it's nerve-wracking, because that comes your babies and everything else along with it, that you don't want to go towards the other side. It will work out in your favor and your baby's favor. But I need to hear you say it to your lawyer. I need to hear it, so then they can work with you with the judge. I already heard the judge's pretty nasty, not so lenient, and that's another reason why you're scared, and that's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Correct. But yes, boxes showing, feeling discombobulated, but I need that truth from your lawyer to the judge. And then everybody's under it. And talk about stress, as you know, right? You've been preparing for so long to get this, that every time you go in, you go like this, and it's a trigger for you. They're saying it's a trigger, which I know that trigger feeling, because you think you're going to be okay, and it winds up being okay, but it's still traumatic incidents has happened at court and with your babies, that you don't want to keep going. I just want to stay away from it, right? And so this time is different, because you're sticking to your guns with it, okay? You're sticking to your guns. You have conquered so much. Look, fentanyl is a beast, and you are kicking its ass and doing it the best way you can. I know you feel low in energy. I know you feel like you're done. You're done. You're done. You're done. But those babies, if it wasn't for them, you wouldn't be here. You wouldn't be here. So continue what you're doing. I know, and I know that's the reason. I didn't want to say all your business. I know that's the reason why when you go there, it's that lock motion. Just breathe. Call your lawyer. Let them know. Let her know. Let her make that deal in the sidebar, and she'll look. She hasn't been clean, but she has been for this many days. You can go ahead and test her, and I know you have to pay for it. And it will show high traces amount of this. However, it will show that she has stopped. You go the next week, and it will show, boom, it will show that it hasn't raised its volume in your system, because it takes a little bit longer, but it also hasn't hired where it shows that you've used. So just have faith in that, okay? I promise, Em, you got this, girl. You're amazing. You're fighting the fight that is so hard that a lot of us give up on, and you're continuing to do it for your babies and for yourself. And this is what changed this time. This is what's different, is they're saying you're doing this for yourself, for your babies, not just for your babies. So good luck and congratulations, and keep me up to date. You keep all of us up to date, because all these people in this chat logs, from YouTube to Twitch to Facebook, we're all family. We all care. We all do. And there's no nastiness here, because if it is, everybody knows that they're gone. We all stick together for these reasons. And I thank you for allowing me to read you and your beautiful kids. You got this. You got it. And like I said, the test, be honest. If you don't say anything, it's gonna look bad. So you got it. You got it. We're proud of you. The Vibe Tribe's behind you a trillion%, if that's even a word, but we are. And I know it's hard. I know it is. But you got to do it for you, not just for those babies. Because if you do it for the babies, that's when you crack. So you got to do it for you, And I see it. There's something with March, right? February, it's postponed, but then March happens, and it's like okay, like I chilled out. Look, see all the love. Look at all this. I love my family. I know. I understand. I do, guys. I understand. Um, it's very difficult. I come on and I start my sessions and I'm like, hey, and meanwhile behind closed doors, nobody has. Obviously, you don't never know really somebody unless you're family. And you're so welcome, Mama. We love you. Keep it going. Keep that fight going. You got it. You got this. Again, another reason why the foundation of Rage Against Addiction is so important to me. It's not just about addiction. You're somebody's child. You're somebody's mother. Somebody's father. You're just everything to someone. Even if it's to one person, you're everything to them, and that's what matters. But I get on here and it's like, yay, and then I get off and it's like, ugh, because I got my own shit, and it's really hard. It's really hard, and one day I'll be able to share what's going on in personal life, but that's why I'm able to connect to so many, because unfortunately I've been through a lot, and I like to talk about it. I'm the type of person, when you meet me, you know everything right off the bat. Where my brother Sean, it's like, is he swallows it in. You have support even in strangers. Amen. And you know what? We're family. We're not strangers. You got this. We got it. We're all around the country and we're all here for each other, and that's what matters. That is exactly what matters. Extremely, Vicky. Dad goes, finally. Now my daughter can be at ease. What happened with your niece? Because he keeps talking about your niece, Vicky. Your niece. Did she get in the way? Not so much of a negative tone, but like, I feel like I'm getting picked on each way. Each way I feel like I'm getting picked on. Oh, Crystal, I love you. Your photo is very catchy because I can't see, so your photo of the lips is very catchy for me. I'm so sorry, Trisha. I lost my brother too, and 3 cousins, and everybody I graduated with, basically. Nobody should lose a sibling or a child, ever, nor find them. And that's why I do this. You all help me in my own grieving process. You really do. Post-traumatic nights when I wake up screaming and have no idea, I got him for. There's a lot behind the scenes. That's why with the television show, I don't know if anybody would pick up my shows because it is that bad. Like, it's entertaining, but it's I would be able to relate. A lot of people would look and be like, I can relate to this chick. My niece came after me Sunday. That's why he's saying that. Okay, so he goes like, cut it. You've had enough. This is what it is. And then he shows me 3 ways split. And of course, your amount is like this because I've spent my money elsewhere. However, I see going back to court for the money that I should be getting back from through the house of everything that I shouldn't have spent money on. So it's a whole rigmarole. Yeah, I said that word, guys. But I had to call the police. I'm so sorry. It's just like another thing. You got one thing, like the big thing we needed. However, now I have this. So it's a lot. Hazel, 1 year. That's it's rough. And what's crazy, and I know this sounds November 15th. Okay, that makes sense. Next day, my birthday. Hazel, I'm so sorry. So I'll hear people like, oh, it's the 1 year, and I'll go, it's 1 year, like the last time we got to kiss or hug them. Like, and I know that sounds sick, right? But this is how grief is I'm like, well, that was 1 year of me like giving Lukey a kiss on the forehead and finding him, and at least his body was in front of me. This is sick. I understand it. But now I'm at 8 years, and it's like, oh my God, it's been 8 years. Like 8 long years of things he's seen differently, and I know that through what I do. But when it comes to myself, it's much harder to see and feel that, and so the first year I know is a haze, the second year is a haze, and then it hits those markings like, oh my gosh. And I remember my first year hearing somebody say it's my sibling's 8 year, and I was like, I'm not gonna live past that long. I can't. But our loved ones place people in our lives so we can continue to grow as that individual that they know, and who we're supposed to be, and who we're supposed to help along the way. And I don't mean financially. If we could, we all would. If I would be broke if I had that case. But it's more of this, right? This. I don't need to sit and talk to somebody every day face to face. I can't. I don't have that type of energy to just keep going. And most of us don't. However, this works because we all understand how we're feeling one way or another, whether it's a father, a grandparent, even a mom, a dad, a sibling, a child. All of those mean so much that we all feel. It's just different ways, but we feel the same. It's insane. It is insane. Um, and I thank you all so much for that. I really do. Absolutely. And Crystal, that's called divine intervention. It's called divine intervention, good or bad, divine intervention. Absolutely. Gabby, give it a little bit. Give it a little bit because it's very fresh, like very, very fresh. Give it a little more time. Little more time. I don't see it being like a issue. I think the adjusting factor of it and the unbalance of hormonal is what's going on. Amber, 1,000%. 1,000%. The way that you reunited with that person, the way the 28th I just heard, everything about your fiance reminds me of him too. Like, it's crazy. And that's them. Even sometimes, you're welcome. I know it has, Vicky. I love and adore all of you. Absolutely. Love you too. Yes, I try to do the best that I can. I don't know if you've seen, but I sent you a private validation. I will look at it. I will look at it. Um, Gabby, I get it. It's just the unbalancedness. It's nothing where I'm like, I need a little more time with her. Just a little more time. Ah, thank you guys. Thank you. You all are. Angela, I just read what you wrote. That's so sweet. And I always got you guys. Actually, when I open up November, I'm gonna open up for December for that reason, for Christmas. So I got you guys. I got you guys. There's a lot that I have to. Yes, he reminds me a lot of my fiance. See, it's they put stuff. I love you too, Hazel Eyes. They put so many in front of us for so many reasons. Just like how you guys hop on here. You don't know who I am. You click and you're like, what the hell is this? And then instantly we're a family. I mean, I get on a session and they're like, I've watched you for years. This is the first session. And I feel like I know you. I'm like, I know you. Like, I know you. I do. It's like instant love. It is instant love. And I thank you guys so much for that. I really do. I'll be on Friday. Mom won't be on Friday, so I will be doing the Uno. Plus, just like the way I've been reading, I'll be doing that. So, guys, make sure you go on to and head. I know. Make sure you go on to goodvibesreadings.com. It's the website right down here that's scrolling by right now. Subscribe to the Vibe Tribers. Every Monday you get um, me that sends out a reading of your week. Don't scramble them. You don't have to put Monday through Friday. Also, you're always the first one to know when I open up, okay? Especially this month coming up is very important. So my brother sends out, because I don't deal with emails or anything like that. I stay away from it. The only time you'll hear from me is right before a session. That's it, unless it's on here. However, if you go there to the Vibe Tribers, that you'll be the first ones to know. He lets you know, hey, she's opening up tomorrow at this time, and then hey, it's opened, and hey, it's closed. Also, go to Good Vibes Reading or Goodvibes Cosentino on Facebook. There's over 12,000 of us. Make sure you like and follow that page. And then we have a private group where everybody shows their validations. I even had a woman, thank you so much for clipping out actually our session of what I was saying about her handsome son, and then also validated it with a photo that I said and a song regarding her daughter in his last hurrah, I should say. It was very, very sweet. And you guys sent so many validations, and that's where the validations go. There's over 5,000 of us there. And so that's Good Vibes Readings, Goodvibes Cosentino medium private group. Make sure you answer all the questions so you do get in, and then head to YouTube, which is Goodvibes Cosentino. You want to make sure you hit that bell and get us pushing this way more out so we get more clear over there too. But I got to thank you guys so much for bearing with me. As always, it was great seeing you guys. This was we all are having rough times and rough things going on, but you're not alone. We're all together, and whether we're on the same vibe or one of us has been there already and we're at the tail end of it and one of you is just starting it, that's why we're all here, to connect and to learn and to be there. So I thank you so much. Dawn Lehman, thank you as always for being part of my moderator. I know it is not easy. You do an amazing job as always. It's a lot. That's a lot, Crystal. True unknown. I love your name. Love it. And thank you guys very, very much. Much love to all of you. Look out tomorrow for my Uno of tomorrow, which is Wednesday. I'll do an Uno read. I'll try to do it earlier in the day. I'll do it before my first session, so then you have it. And then just answer to it at the end if you like. And I'll catch you guys on Friday. Much love. Stay happy, safe, and healthy. And just know I have every single one of you always and forever. Much love, guys.